Good morning, this is Mary and I'm the honeybee picker, and this is my full-time gig. So reselling and making videos to share with you. This is going to be a what's sold and for the last week of December. So let's jump right into it. The first item I have is this Saint Seiya, probably not saying this right, DVD, and I got this on a curbside with some other VHS tapes, and those are listed. And so this item, I have it listed in my spreadsheet that I designed for myself as a cost of a penny, just so that it's not blank, and curbside for the source. So this sold for $34.95, and it went to Italy, and my profit was $25.74. So I have a goal for myself that I've learned from you guys of that's what I've picked out of some of them, was that it would be good to have a $30 sell price or a $30 listing, right? And from that, I started analyzing what I was selling, and I just started October 1st. So just in these couple of months, I've looked at what I've sold and what I was making per item and what looked to be kind of the better range. So, and learning, all the fees and the, part of the cost, the big part of your cost is the shipping. And so my goal is to do an average of $30 for the listing and to make $20 for my pocket. So if my margin's not there, then I have to keep kind of tweaking. Is this the right price to buy this item at? Can I, flip it for enough to keep $20 for myself after all the fees? So it's only been a couple of months, but I'm getting better, and I think it's working out pretty good. So for the last week of December, these are the items we're going through. So that was that one. The next item is this kind of a carnation pink Allison Daly women's corduroy suit. The jacket's a zip up. I got this at a yard sale. She wanted $1 per item. And in the videos, you're gonna see more items that were from her yard sale. And so $2 for this item. And it sold for all in, the gross sale was $24.45, and I profited $8.53. So I didn't reach the $30 listing. I did have it listed higher before, but so I had to come down because I wanted to move it out. And but $8 is $8, right? We're gonna take that. So the next item, this little Victoria's Secret metallic bag, this was mine. So I've used it, and my daughter gave it to me. And then I just didn't have a use for it anymore. It's really tiny, it's really small. So I had to move on from this little handbag, and I sold it for $14.50. With taxes, it was $15.75. And I profited $8.20, but it was just an item in my closet. So I put it in my spreadsheet as mine for 1 penny, and I made $8.20 for my pocket. Now on my profit, when I tell you profit, that is the total sale of the item, including any shipping paid by the buyer and the taxes, and then less my cost to acquire the item, and less the eBay fees, and that's it. It doesn't, I don't have in here to account for shipping materials. Most of those I recycle as best I can. When this grows enough that my husband can leave his job, then, and he's pretty close to retiring, so once I can do well enough that he could join me, and he helps me with some of the sourcing, and it's fun. We love to be out in the streets together. doing a whole lot of nothing, you know. Shopping for items most of the time is not tiring. It's pretty interesting. And so he'll go with one buggy and I go with another buggy, and then we come back and, okay, this is what I found, this is what he found. So he's learning, and I appreciate his support. So, but once I can get this going well, then I won't be getting those shipping materials from his job anymore, because they sell and ship out restaurant equipment parts, and so they have a lot of like bubble wrap they just throw into this big bin where they unpackage everything, and then because they'll buy in bulk and then they have to break it down to ship out into smaller shipments when people order. So I recycle a lot of their stuff. The next item is this Talbot's Turquoise wool blend jacket. I got this in Louisiana at the Benz. That's in Shreveport, and it's about 3 hours from us because we're in the Dallas area. And so I don't know if you've ever been to the Shreveport Benz. Let everybody know in the comments below and tell us your experience. I don't know if it's because of COVID or just it's a small Benz location. I know I went in years ago and they didn't even have like those blue table high bins that you could kind of rummage through. They had like pallets with just cardboard boxes on the ground that you would have to dig through. I didn't really see anything else. So that time when I saw that, the boxes are so deep, and I didn't shop it that time. And I wasn't reselling yet, but so I don't know. I got a few things, but let us know if you've ever been to the Shreveport Benz. I did get a few things. So this jacket is a little bit heavy and it's wool. I love the color. And it's not a scratchy wool. Like, it has a nice feel to it. So this sold for $53 plus tax. So they paid $56.71, and I paid by weight about $4.50. And so we keep $32.93 in profit. So I met my target on that to list for $30 or more, and my $20 or more for our paycheck, right? And the next item is a Johnson Murphy brown leather loafers. These are like almost new. I couldn't really see any wear at all on them. So it's a really nice pair. And I got them at a yard sale, so 2 pairs. I got the brown one and the black pair. The black pair is still listed, both size 9.5. And this sold for $44.73. That's all in. And we made a profit of $22.78. I do track margins. Let me know if you like tracking margins. But I try to, my goal, or where I feel that my success bar is at, is in the 60% range. So the higher that is, that's just a super job done, job done well. And then if it's below 60, I'm like, is that still, because you could have a lower margin and still make, $50 on something, and that could still be worth it. So before we move on, let me know in the comments below what you'd like to learn and what I could share with you. And if you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe, hit the bell for more videos. I'm planning to do 2 videos a week and grow from there. So the better I get at the videos and the more content I have, the more sales I have, then I'll increase the amount of videos. So let me know in the comments below. Okay, the next item is these Nurture women's suede boots, and I'm not familiar with this brand, but anyway, so I got them at a thrift store, and they were brand new, and I paid about $10 for them, and they sold for all in total they paid $47.45, and we profited $22.58. So that was great. The next item are these Avengers twin sheets, and I got these at a Goodwill, and they just hang their bedding and blankets and things on clips or hangers, and so I had to like rummage it to find the flat and the fitted, but no pillowcases. So these, I should not have bought these. These were a little bit hard to sell, and so I did manage to get rid of them, and I still made a profit, but not any nothing to write home about, as they say, right? So I paid too much for them in the first place. I paid $6. Now our Goodwills in our area are kind of pricey, so that you got to watch out for. But so I paid $6 for both pieces total, and they sold for $17.50, and I profited $1.39. So I got my money back, and I learned don't do that again. So the next item is this Brilliant Bow Maker bow kit, our bow making system, and this was mine. I'd had around the house. You guys probably have things that you sold, or if you're just starting out and new to reselling, you probably have something around the house that you could sell. And this is something I had, and I hadn't used it and didn't think I would anytime soon. So I listed it, and it sold for $24.95 plus taxes, and I profited $14.16. I listed it as mine who have a cost of a penny, so that was good. This next item is a Hot Wheels car maker mold kit. This was brand new, and I listed it at the high end of what these tend to go for, and it had the rocket fire mold and the aircraft still for $1. So this was super duper. It sold, total was $33.80, and we profited $23.07. So this $1 item, the margin was 68%. So that's what sold the last week of December. If you like the video, let me know, and I really appreciate your support and glad that you watch this video, and will stay tuned for more videos. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.